Well, hello students, and welcome back to another lesson using Autodesk Inventor Professional 2022. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the Loft tool, and we're going to make table leg, then we're going to make the tabletop, and then we're going to put it all together, and it should take 10 to 15 minutes. The very first step before you get started is to navigate to your drive and to make a new project folder. So open a new tab, use these 9 little circles, find the drive, select new folder, change the name of it to table, and then create. And as you can see, I have a folder called table. That's where I want to save my lofted leg and my tabletop. Now, I've already opened up the Autodesk Inventor Professional interface and click Start Working. And don't forget to just close this inner window. You'll need the browser on the left. Select New, Standard IPT, Create. Once you see this gray interface, you can start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. Click, and there you have the X and the Y axis with the origin in the middle. The first thing to do is select rectangle, and then you want to select the little tiny arrow under rectangle and click 2-point center rectangle. Click, and then you'll draw from the center. Click, drag. To make a 4x4 table leg, you want to select 4, tab, 4, enter, and then hit the escape key 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. And then zoom out, press with your mouse wheel in the middle, and move your square to the right, to the left. Move your square to the left. Then you'll want to finish sketch. Actually, zoom out, press, and move to the left. Now you select plane. Make sure that there's a blue line around this tool. Nothing will happen, but then you'll move to the browser on the left, click the plus sign next to the origin folder, click, and select the XY plane. Click, and then you're going to grab the little yellow handle on the corner, press with your left mouse button, and hold and push. You'll see a blue window open up with the dimensions. You want to type -30. Enter. Then you'll use your mouse wheel to zoom out, and you'll see how the plane is far 30 inches to the right. At this point, you want to start a 2D sketch. Select the perimeter line on that orange plane. Click. And then use the rectangle tool you're already in. Click. From the center out, click, stretch, and say 1, tab, 1, enter, escape. I'm going to zoom in at this point, and here's a new tool called the rotate tool. You want to select the rotate tool. The blue button shows place a marquee around your square. Select the center point. You can put that right in the middle. Click, and then say yes, and you want to rotate it. And you'll see the angle. You can just change it to 45. 45, enter, and you're done. Finish. Then you'll finish sketch. You select the loft, which is right next to the wall, right next to the revolve tool. Click. Select the first square, select the second square, and then click OK. Then you can right-click on the plane and turn visibility off. And then you can move to the materials list. And I'm going to make this leg a wooden material called walnut natural polished. Once you've done that, or you can make the leg whatever material you so choose. Select File. This is important. Save as. You can call it leg. use the up one level folder with the green arrow, go up, up, until you see remote user 2 or remote user. Double click from there. G drive, double click. Table, double click. And now save the file. Make sure it's named leg in your table folder. Save. The next step is to create a tabletop. So start File, New, Standard IPT, and create. You want to start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. You can actually use the same rectangle tool, start in the middle, select, stretch, select this rectangle, click, stretch. I'd say type the first dimension along the bottom will be 48 inches. So go 48, tab, 36, enter, escape. And zoom out, see if you like the shape. Press if you want to pan, finish sketch, extrude. We'll keep this simple, make it 2 inches thick. Okay. You can put fillets around the edge. So I'm selecting all of the top edges on this table and change the 4 edges to 1. That rounded off nicely. Now I'm going to the back side and I'm going to start a 2D sketch. Click on the back of my table and in the corner, I'm going to click and drag and type 4, tab 4, enter, escape. At this point, you can use the dimension tool to place these 4 inches from the edge. So I select the left and the left of my square, click, and place 4 in the dimension box. And then from here, select the top of my square, click, and the top of my table, click, drag it off to the left, click, 4, enter. Now I can use the same strategy over here on this side. Click, stretch, 4, tab 4, enter. Use the dimension tool, select the top and the top of my table. Off to the side, it says 4. It's okay. Select the right of my tabletop, click, say 4, check. There's a new tool, copy. You can see the select tool. It shows you can put a marquee around your 2 squares. You take the base point, maybe at the center of a square, press and move it down. Click, and say, oh, done. Now, just to keep this simple, I will leave this alone and finish sketch. I'm now going to extrude, click each of the 4 squares, and I'm going to turn them, let's just say, cut and change the distance to 1. And you can rotate to verify that it's going into the table. You see how it is, and you say, okay. Now I'm going to change the material, so I go to the default list, and once again, just use whatever material you like. I like the natural walnut, walnut natural polished. I'm going to walnut natural polished, and there I have a tabletop. So I select File, Save As. I'm already in the table folder, so I just call it Table, T-A-B-L-E-T-O-P, Tabletop, and then Save. And the final step will be to create the assembly. So I'll select File, New, Standard IAM this time. It's an assembly, and then Create. Now I will place. Remember, if you're not in the table folder, you have to use the up 1 level until you find your table folder. Double click. Tabletop is the first thing you want to place. Click Open and click. Hit Escape. First thing you do when you place that is right click and select Grounded. The next step is place 4 legs. So I'd select leg, click Open, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit escape on your keypad. Now I'm going to use a constrain tool. Select constrain. Mate is the first and default selection. You want to select a table leg on the top, flip it over, and select inside this cutout. Click and apply. You can rotate again. Select another table leg. Click. Rotate again. Find another opening with where to place it. Click and apply. You can flip it back. Select the top of a table leg. Click. Rotate. Select the interior cutout. Click and apply. And we're almost there. We select the top of a table leg. You rotate. Select the inside of this cutout and apply. And for now, we'll just leave it at that. You can position these. Look straight down from the back view. You can position your leg just by simply, I believe, hit escape. I believe you can click and move. Position it. Again, zoom in. Click your table leg. Position it in the opening. Select your table leg. Press. Put it in the insert. And the last time, just select and put it in there. Now I'm flipping it over to top view, front view. The final stage will be to go to the View tab. View. Under the word orthographic, you'll see the word perspective. For visual style, I suggest realistic. Turn on the shadows. Turn on reflections. Use the rotate cube. Now, if you're looking at the front of your table and it says top, you can right-click on this cube, set current view as front. And there you'll have the proper shadows. And then you can zoom in to get a good view, and then ray trace. You're going to want to provide an image. There's two ways. You can either create a screenshot or you can select File, Export, Image. Change the file, the type to JPEG. Call it table. Save it in your table folder. Save. Then you'll want to save as table assembly. In the table folder and save. I hope this video helps. Good luck.